Hey guys, how's it going? Sano here, or Say for short, back in another match. This time playing some Bedang in Classic. This one's actually a pre-recorded match here. Well, no, not pre-recorded, a post-recording because I was just going in playing some Classic Bedangs because I'm actually really close on getting Bedang as my third most played hero. And so that's why I'm like, you know what? I'll jump into solo queue classic, play a couple of dang matches, get him up there. Because right now, Cho's obviously my most played hero. I have 990 matches on him. Should get him up to 1,002 sometime soon. But also, after that, it's Hayabusa at like 327, and then Clint at 299. Bedang after this match is at 294, so I want to get Bedang up there to my third most played hero, because why not? Just looks cool, right? So that's why I was like, you know what, I'll jump into Solo Queue Classic, play some Bedang matches, we'll see how we do. This match, I think we would have actually lost if it wasn't for me. Like, I mean, I can't say that for certain, right? We do have an Aurora, which is actually a very good hero here for the enemy team comp, but I don't know if we could have pulled it out without me doing the things I was doing as Bedang. So, again, when I play with Zero and the rest of them, the Bedang I play is a more offensive team fight Bedang. The Bedang I play in this match is a lot more not necessarily defensive, but like a lot more hidden. I'm not always searching for opportunities to engage. Instead, I'm waiting for them to come to me. So, I was like, you know what? This is a good video. Why not? This is a good game. Not it wasn't like a steamroll or anything. I mean, it kind of was, but I thought it was a good game because of the way I, showed off my prowess as Bedang. So I was like, you know what? I only have like one or two Romer Bedang videos on my channel, so might as well record another one. Get a little dicey there, missed my wall, so I had to flicker out of there. Definitely made some, bad plays here and there as well. It's not like this was a perfect match or anything, but it was good enough to the point where I could justify myself, like, you know what, might as well record it. It's a good match. I played Romer Bedang, which is not super common, right? So, yeah. Most of the time when I'm playing with Zero and the rest of them, I play team fight, like I said. So I'm like, I would be in bushes, but I would not be in bushes forever, waiting for an opportunity. I would always be with Zero and the rest of them, seeking for an opportunity to engage instead of waiting for an opportunity to engage. That's the difference. Here, though, I knew I could push my luck. I knew I was almost level 4, so I can push my luck a little bit. And luckily for me, they both end up in towards the wall there, and I was able to get a double ult. Get them both caught up in my ult and get a nice kill, right? Here, I recall, decided to play it safe, even though Natalia was mid. I probably should have gone mid right away, but I didn't. I wanted to play a little bit safer because this was solo queue, and I was like, I know I did good. Got our team 3 kills. But it was like I'm feeling a little bit sketchy about this, right? So decided to play it safe, right? Which is good. Like I would say that's one of my bigger walls on gameplay wise, uh, according to Zero and the rest of them. My next bigger wall is the next milestone for me is to be consistent with my progress, consistent with my gameplay. Because right now I could play really well on a good day, and I could play, well, but not well enough to beat sweats and stuff like that on a poor day, right? That's where things are at the moment, and in order to improve on that, I could, play more games, yeah. But at the end of the day, that's not gonna change anything. Ultimately, I'm still gonna be bad. I'm still gonna have bad moments and all that, right? So, I miss a wall here. Yeah, hate to see it. We managed to get Kimmy low though, so Kufra engaging here was a bad idea because he couldn't run. Kimmy does come back, but I decided to finish off Kufra instead. So flicker backwards, make sure I can get him a little bit, and we got him. I actually died here to Fanny though. I tried to escape, but I could not. Fanny for ult, massive range, couldn't do much. But yeah, the next milestone for me is just to play all my games at a very serious level, right? And while that sounds really easy to do, it's really not because you really have to concentrate. You have to exert map pressure at all times. You have to like look at the map everywhere and like all that good stuff. It sounds simple, yes, but it's not that easy. At least I don't find it to be that easy. Some days I just feel out of it. Like I may like play with full intent of winning. I could play with full intent of winning, but the results aren't always, you know, the most desirable, right? I missed my ult there, so I go for the next best thing, which is a wall right there. But it was all right. We managed to make Kimmy and them back off, so that's all right. Fanny was getting her blue, so not too much that can be done there. As you can see here, I'm not usually starting the team fights as I usually do. I just usually stay a little bit more towards the bushes and all that, waiting for a better opportunity. Cannot get Fanny here, fortunately. I should have aimed my ult in a different direction, I think, actually. I think that would have been able to get it. It's alright, though. So that's why, but yeah, as I was saying, that's why this match, that's why this match seems like kind of sweaty in a sense, because it was like, I was playing very serious, so that's why. Because it was a classic. We didn't have a tank. The enemy team aren't shit by any means, but I played well because I didn't want to lose, and yeah, I was just focused. Simple as that. Alright, I am using the typical build on Bedang that I have, which is the Golden Demon Hunter Sword, Golden Staff, and Oracle build. I never use this build really for its intended purpose though. Like I rarely use this build for its intended purpose, which is building Fleeting Time, building Oracle, and then have Fleeting Time and everything. That was sick, by the way. Natalia placed down her smoke bomb, but my fists on my ultimate were hitting the wall, which allowed me to hit her, which is nice. Did not get an assist for that though. That kind of sucked. Here I just beat it out with Fanny, Masha there too. We managed to get that barely. But yeah, this intended build is you build Demon Hunter Sword and Golden Staff. That's all the damage you need because Demon Hunter Sword and Golden Staff are a pretty nice synergy on Bedang. You usually don't want to top it off with too much attack items after that either because it actually doesn't synergize too well. If you want to build attack, you got to build all attack, and you got to build Demon Hunter Sword too. Unless you're using the Marksman emblem, the Weapon Master Marksman emblem. As you can see here, I'm pinging the blue buff because like I said, I'm playing serious, so I'm doing all the things that I would do in like a serious ranked match to ensure my victory, right? I'm lucky they did not notice there that I was in the bush because that blue buff came to me for a second. That was very nice. I was lucky that Leslie was there to help out. I think I could have still gotten Fanny regardless, but Fanny might have gotten blue buff if it was not for Leslie, so that was very, very lovely. And then we go for Turtle. Like I said, I'm playing this match very seriously as if it was ranked. Just trying to get into that mindset of taking every single game seriously, so that way my performance will never really drop. There's not a bad day or anything. It's just another game, another me, right? Another game, another me to play my best. Because, you know, there are days that my teammates are counting on me and I let them down because I'm not consistent. So just working on that. But yeah, as I was saying, Fleeting Time, you use the build. You build Golden Staff, Demon Hunter Sword, and then you build Fleeting Time. You build Oracle for some tankiness and sustain, right? Which is nice. Another surprise engage there because why not? I decided not to use my ult there. I probably should have. I was waiting for a better opportunity here, like right here, but I actually missed my ult right here, so I die. So, you know, yeah, that was not the greatest. I actually missed my wall right there. Now I'm running away, but Cho has Flicker. I figured he has Flicker, but I was a little bit slow on my Flicker because it took me for a second to register that he actually used Flicker because I knew he was going to use Flicker. So, again, things I could be practicing. If I was completely focused right there, I could have probably gotten my Flicker off as well, so he wouldn't have gotten his off, because I knew he was going to Flicker, because he was approaching me like he was going to be able to close the range between us, which he did. So, yeah, good for him. Whew. Now then, before I interrupt myself again, The build, like I said, fleeting time, and then you build a mortality and a Malefic Ra after you sell your boots. Hilda is gonna get herself killed right here, but Cho is not gonna die. He's gonna get away. Look at that, nice. And I go in here for another blue buff invasion because I am a sweat like that. I see this Fanny real walk around, so I decided to reset her blue buff. Because honestly, as long as I waste her time, I'm happy. I'm looking at the mini map here, right? I'm looking at the mini map. I see that Fanny has actually gone in and cannot get out for a little bit. So at this point in time, I'm like, all right, it's time to take her blue because she's not around. I actually see her cable towards me, but for some reason she did not decide to commit. I think she was out of energy or something. So I was able to get her blue safely. Cho was about to kick there, but I used my ult as a way to peel him off, so that was nice. Fortunately, I'm not going to be able to get him. He's going to get away safely again, but I am able to get Khufra. I don't know what Khufra was thinking because I have DHS and Golden Staff here. I know he has Vengeance up, but at this point, it doesn't matter. I out-damage his sustain way too much, right? So just basic attack him to death with the DHS. Not able to do much. Managed to save Fanny from Leslie too. I mean, Leslie from Fanny too, so that was lovely. Here I wait. Good opportunity. Nice ult. Get Kimmy in the background too, so that's lovely. Am I ever gonna finish my point about my build that I'm using? I don't think so. Get a nice wall tower stun there, and then recall. All right, you know what? This is where I finish it. Yeah, fleeting time or immortality and Malefic Ra. The whole plan is you go in, you at least get some people low, right? You might get bursted, you get some people low. You die and you proc your immortality, and then since you got like one or two people low, and then if your teammates are going to be able to finish the kills, you can have your ult reloaded up all over again. I, however, rarely use this. I just don't find it to be that applicable, so I don't use it. Instead, I usually go for the build, right? I go for the build, but after Oracle, I usually adapt. Most of the time, it is Malefic Ra because armor penetration is very, very lovely. Go for Badang here. I mean, go for Khufra here as well. I probably should have helped out my teammates a little bit, but you know what? Khufra was low. Why not? And here's another instance of where blue buff is up, and I'm like, all right, might as well go for it. I know Fanny just recalled. I know she can't be here that quickly. Aurora was here as well. There. Or why can't I say her name? Aurora was here as well, so that helped us with the speed of it. Not able to lock down on Fanny here, which is unfortunate. I was hoping I could intercept her, but she came flying by me, so couldn't do that. Joe gets a nice flicker kick here. However, I wall him off, and that was a very nicely timed ultimate by Aurora there. I don't know if she intended it, but it worked out great. Natalia was not going to be able to do much. Cho gets immune here. I don't think he meant for it to happen, but if he did, congratulations. That's pretty nice. Nice immune. Gonna try and push the tower here, but I know I can't, so do that. Back him off a little bit. Take Leslie's HP thing, because why not? Because I need the heals. Try and push here a little bit, but not able to do so. I know Cho's going to do something here, so as you can see, I walked as closely to the wall as possible there, because I knew if I do that, Cho was not going to be able to kick me into the tower, so... In that instance, there was no way I could get out of his range, but there was a way where I could get to his range where he could not do much to me, so that was very lovely. Nice silence by Leslie there as well. Get the kill on Kimmy there. Not much else to be said there aside from the fact he kind of died, and that's the game. As you can see, once we severed Fanny from her blue and just did all those surprise ambushes, the enemy team kind of fell apart. That being said, it was not like they were the greatest either, because like Natalia and Khufra both died over 10 times, but you know, I thought I played well, so might as well share it, right? Feel free to call me trash if you think so. I don't care. That being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.